Can we actually just quickly run down all of the
Side
features
wheel Roomba.
that have come with the pre-patch? Ooh, look at that. That's
That's
nice.
real cool.
So, like, a full bullet-pointed list, and this is something that we can find in the Destiny update, of course, but what are the major bullet points for people who are looking to jump into the pre-patch, and what are the things that they're going to want to do in terms of PvE or PvP content?
Well, definitely jump into the Crucible and use your three of coins, because you have the chance to get new exotics and new weapons. Like there's a new the Trespasser is a brand new sidearm exotic. Some people have gotten it. It's out there in the wild. It's dropping now. That's really cool. I don't have it yet, but the way it's been described to me is it's like RoboCop's hand cannon. Like it's
That's
like
awesome.
this. It's like a yeah. It's like a burst
I know
pistol
you can fight,
essentially.
but
We're
there's
gonna
the
try
whole
using Last
territory.
Word this map because one, it's a good map for it, and two, we want to see if this ghost bullets thing is
Enemy
real.
captured.
So
Zone
Thorn has
B.
the damage over
Zone
time. What
C
is Last
captured.
Word's calling card?
Last Word is it does increased damage or increased hipfire accuracy. So you shoot it like a hand cannon,
Like McCree.
yeah, exactly, like
Revolver.
a 6-shooter
Yeah.
revolver.
Nice.
Zone B.
Oh,
secure.
good stuff. But yeah, I mean, like all sorts of things. Really, like
Artifacts, right?
Yeah, artifacts. Well, the new artifacts are going to be implemented in Rise of Iron. I don't believe that they're out in the wild yet, because that would be really cool. But the artifacts are these new sort of like they're in the style of the Iron Lords. Like there's 8 new artifacts that basically grant you. Oh, this guy's using Thorn. That basically grant you different like passive bonuses, and like they can be any sort of number of things. Like one's like a infinite sprint or no cooldown on sprint. The other one's like damage over time effects, like don't do as much damage. I'm forgetting like what's on the list exactly right now, but there's all sorts of different ones, and those are going to be in Rise of Iron. And that's going to dramatically change the landscape of what Crucible is like, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
Very cool. And of course, we're not even that far away from the full expansion release. What are your plans? Obviously, you're going to be playing nonstop. Is it going to be a race to the raid? Are you more into the PvP this time? What do you think?
Yeah, so obviously the first thing I'm going to do when I jump into Rise of Iron is play the campaign, really get that story done, and like really kind of begin leveling up. And then after you complete the story, it's basically grinding out strikes, doing the public events, and PvPing in order to get the gear that has higher light level in order to be raid ready. The raid opens 3 days after the Rise of Iron like starts, launches, and you want to be ready for that. At least we want to go in day one, and we want to try and like keep pace with some of the fastest groups out there and see if we can get it done.
No
like,
easy task. So
Yeah.
while we're talking about the stuff that's in the pre-patch, mentioned, and I just want to go over really quickly again, a nerf to the low fire rate, high damage, like you're seeing there.
Yep.
1,000-yard stare type sniper rifles, as well as an increased damage for sidearms. Any other balance changes? Assault rifles, I think, got a little bit of a hit.
Yeah, I mean they did assault rifles.
Auto rifles.
Auto rifles, yeah. Like I mean they didn't take like a hit, but they did get some minor adjustment. Like what was it? It was sniper rifles that had the biggest change. Some changed to shotguns. Pulses, scouts, hand cannons all pretty much stayed the same, although got like minor adjustments. Minus Thorn, that is. Like Thorn, jeez, can't get anywhere near people. Thorn is like the one hand cannon that received like a pretty big nerf and had its range reduced by 25%, and that's kind of a big deal.
Is that
The
just
rest
kind
of
of
the
a
tuning-
feel bad thing?
Well, it's a very strong hand cannon, and I think people were a little bit worried about what it was going to feel like in year 2, because just remembering what it was like in year 1, it was so strong.
Yeah.
I think that might have been a preemptive nerf. Also, like, it had the greatest range out of all the hand cannons, and I think that's just something that they wanted to avoid.
Also, a rebalancing of public event rewards is kind of the last inclusion in this pre-patch that's worth discussing. We have actually the patch notes pulled up right here. Where did it go? Here we go. The first public event, gold completion. 1 legendary engram, once level 40. So basically, 4 stuff for the first daily public event, gold completion. with this patch, it seems. And that is just a quick little rundown of the pre-patch. Of course, the final game, or final expansion rather, Rise of Iron, coming out on September 20th. And you can keep it locked here to IGN for all of your Rise of Iron goodness. We will definitely be streaming. We will definitely be getting shocked by Palpatine. It's happening.
A lot of those around all the time.
Yeah.